Hey tubers, happy Memorial Day weekend. This video you're about to see is me smoking a prime rib on my smoker out back. The piece of meat we got back in, I want to say towards the end of December. The grocery store we got around here sits there and does a lot of prime rib for the holidays. And we picked that up then with anticipation. My brother had called me and said that he was going to probably be here to see Lady Gaga, and could he stay here in the month of May. And 6 months is the max I'll freeze any meat. I think that's the unwritten rule about that. I'm not sure. So we got it at the end of December, and the end of May is 6 months. So well, things fell through. He couldn't make it, or he didn't make it, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to play games on that, but he didn't make it, so we had to cook it, and best time was to cook it now. So the video you're going to see is me smoking a prime rib. During that video, I was also live on You Dizzy's show, and we were having a hell of a good time on that. And so this is it. We've tried to feed 7 people. One person didn't show up, so it was down to 6 people. The young lady that was here, my son Patrick's stepdaughter, she wasn't feeling very well, so she just nibbled, and she was only, I think she's 6 or 7, so she just nibbled. So we ended up with a ton of food left over, which you usually do on my barbecues. So my wife just left for work. She works graveyards at Walmart, and all of the girls that she hangs out with at Walmart are going to pig out again tonight. So enjoy a happy Memorial Day weekend. Celebrate the vets that gave their lives for this country, and please don't drink and drive. Thanks guys for watching. Later. Hey tubers, sorry about the wind noise. You got the smoker cleaned up. Getting ready to smoke a prime rib. I always start it with charcoal and a couple of pieces of hickory. No, never ever use lighter fluid in a smoker. Your meat will taste like kerosene. Got another big bushel bag full of hickory. So a lot of people say use a less milder wood, like a cherry or a fruit wood or an apple, to smoke prime rib. I like the taste that comes from hickory. So it's a little after 12. We'll start the fire about 1:15, and then we'll put it on about 2:15. 35 minutes a pound at 225 degrees. Twice baked potatoes and corn on the cob. That's the menu for tonight. And there's the prime rib. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on. Later, guys. Hey, tubers. Seasoning, salt and pepper. That's it. Don't do anything else. Salt and pepper. That's about a 9 pound prime rib. I pull it out an hour before it has to go on. The smoker is going. I usually bring it up to around 250 degrees, and then I'll let it drop to 225. But yeah, it's there. So one last thing I'll use this. It's a temperature gauge and a timer, and so probe will go dead center, and you can see I've used it before in smoking. So got about an hour to go, and it'll go on. Later. Hey tubers, meat's on. I don't know if you can make that out. Temperature set at 130, and it's 4 hours and 30 minutes. It should be on here. So when I get more, okay, we got 3 hours left. It's at 77 degrees. We're roughly at 250, and that's what she's looking like. So we'll take another hickory chunk. Throw it on the fire. I'm still on Dizzy's live show, so
If you ever listen to Mike, not only
see?
has he driven captain, we've actually driven school buddies down a big hill.
Oh shit.
These proper school buddies.
Now we're on Tom's video.
Yeah, now we're on my video.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome to Tom Noble's show. Thank you everybody for being here.
I hope you
See, I get the live over here, and then I get everybody over here. Later. It's more than halfway done, but I needed to be out here at halfway done. Yeah, we're only at 112 degrees, 18 more degrees, but we want to flip it 180 degrees. So 2 layers of gloves. The white layer are cooking gloves, black layer are just regular heavy-duty shop gloves. Sit there and isolate me. So give me a minute and we'll flip this. Okay, it's turned around, and hasn't even started separating from the bone yet. Okay, so all's good. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. We're going to eat around 6:37. Later. Okay, got the temp before the time was done. Temp was 130. You pull it off, it's going to continue to go. You get to 135, that's going to be medium rare. So we're going to pull it off and let it rest. That's what it looks like. We'll cover it with tin foil, set it down, and we'll let it rest. And when I get more, we'll turn it back on later. Hey tubers, there it is. It'll still continue to cook. Oh, probably till it gets down to probably about 120, maybe 110. Maybe around in 100, somewhere around in there. Then I'll stop. Corn on the cob. I'm getting ready to do the twice baked potatoes. They've been in there baking. Onions in my twice baked potatoes in there. And that's where we're at. So I got more food prep to go. When we get ready to eat, I'll show you the inside of that later. Hey guys, quick update. Potatoes, scrape them out. Make mashed potatoes, put it back in, put some cheddar cheese on it. Twice baked potatoes later. Alright, all the potatoes are in here. You got the shells sitting there. There's half a stick of butter, and now you start mashing. You add milk to make them as creamy as you want to. Okay? Later, guys. You stuff it all back into the shells. You season to taste, salt and pepper, and then top it with cheddar cheese into a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. There's the prime rib. Too bad I don't have a dog that will handle this. He can't. So over these guys' shoulders, there's the twice baked potatoes, there's the corn on the cob. That's it, guys. I'm not going to tempt you with anything else and show you a plate. I'll load this up after dinner later. Alright guys, here's the final aftermath. And there are about 4 years of corn, or 3 years of corn left. And then we got Dexter, the killer dog. Dexter! Dexter! You ain't gonna pay no attention to me. This is the bones. We cut one small for him, gave it, and he's been working on it ever since. It's what you call a teacup chihuahua. Dexter! Okay, it's my son's dog. Later, guys. Everybody have a good 4th of July. Remember, don't drink and drive. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course, leaving comments. Later.